Hello, my babies. This is specifically for my Aquarius and Pisces, the last two. We are doing your readings, and guess what, my angels? I came out with my own oracle deck, and it is super cute and fun. I have two versions. One is a clean deck, and one is an explicit deck. I'm going to use the explicit deck because that one came in first. There's only 8 of each that you can buy right now that ships out immediately. And then I'm doing a pre-order in case you guys did want to pick it up. There is a second edition, meaning I did change some of the pictures and I did change some of the phrases because I learned how to edit better and I had access to more pictures after the fact. And then there is a tarot card deck that I'm super excited about, you guys. I've never been so proud of myself. I cried. And the tarot card deck is also a pre-order. And it's all retro images, and you'll see the images, you know, I'm going to use them to clarify the deck. So we're going to do one round of cards, another round of cards, and then the clarification. And remember, your reading may stop after the first round of cards. You may not resonate. And, you know, I've been watching a lot of tarot card readings, and a lot of readers are talking about what happened to me 2 years ago. I do not resonate with any of them. I have not found one tarot card reader that I resonate with at all. So I came back to do readings because I know that there's people out there like me that are like, what the F? Why am I not resonating with anybody? Why doesn't anybody know my story? And I find that I tend to read for those people that don't fit into the norm, that are on different timelines. That is my chair. You will always hear it, unfortunately. Amazon, fake Herman Miller chair. But it is very nice and I like it. Hold on, let me grab these. Okay. So right off the bat, I see here that somebody is arguing. There is miscommunication. There's a misrepresentation. Someone's really upset. But there's a lot of love here with the Ten of Cups. There may be, maybe they're not telling you how much they love you, or vice versa. Someone is not. Maybe you guys just got into an argument. But with the Wheel of Fortune, don't worry, things are going to get better. Like, this is a catalyst to the next thing. Maybe, you know, like how sometimes people get into an argument and then they get through it and that builds a relationship and it gets stronger. That could be what's happening here. That's my chair again. With the Two of Swords, someone doesn't have all the information. They're just pissed. And they're stressed out. And they're stressed out, I think, for no reason, because it feels like there's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of respect. You guys are drawn to each other. There's a lot of fiery energy. It could be that's why you're arguing, because people with fiery energy tend to just, you know, somebody's really in their head. Somebody is creating a whole entire argument by themselves. Like, they want to talk about it. They want to move things along. But the truth is, this isn't over, right? But nothing's changing. It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like a chihuahua. This tiny little thing that's barking. And you're like, why are you freaking barking? Like, what the hell? Why are you upset? Why are you angry? This is what the energy I'm feeling. Like, I don't understand. Like, why are you always angry? It's because this person's always in their head creating drama and creating situations that aren't really happening. They could have mental issues. And I haven't said that about anybody. But I'm getting mental issues all across the board with this one. This person is just in their head a lot. And there's a lot of disappointment here. Maybe you are dealing with someone that has mental issues and you're seeing it and you're like, oh man. You know, or maybe they have one and they didn't tell you. It's their devil. Maybe they have demons that are talking to them in their head. I don't talk like this, you guys. Never. Never, ever, ever. You know, and I don't know, man. This is such a weird reading. I'm so sorry to have to talk about this stuff. But if it's not mental issues, it's just someone that overthinks a lot. And their overthinking causes problems in their relationship. And they're always starting projects. Or starting new things. You might be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you guys do have a kind of stability, a peace, something that you guys have been working on, you know, but whatever is that tranquility was is being disrupted right now. Somebody wants to leave the situation. They're just like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of fighting. I don't want to do this anymore with the 8 of Cups over the 5 of Wands. You know, I've been battling my demons. I've been trying my best. See how all these demons are around them? That's why I think, for some of you, I do feel like someone is being haunted by demons. And I never, ever, ever talk like that. Like somebody is just hearing things, and not that you need to go to church, you know, be surrounded by people that you love. Talk to God and say, you know, remove this demon from me, or talk to the demon and say, get out. You have no permission to be here. Leave my life. Get out. Do not ever come back. Ask Archangel Michael or Gabriel to help you. I don't know, but somebody is really having problems. And I don't think mental issues are mental issues. I do think that they're demons that bother you, right? There's a lot of love here, though. And the person's being patient because the love is here. They're being enlightened that this is beautiful and it could work, but they don't. With the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, this is very hard for them to juggle right now. They don't have all the information. They don't know why this person is reacting this way. They don't know what this person is thinking or what information they have, or it's just so much confusion. But somebody's flipping out and they want to leave. They're stressed out. Somebody wants to leave, or somebody wants to kick someone out. And with the Ace of Wands over the Queen of Wands, either somebody has found someone else that they're more attracted to, and they're like, I don't want to be in this situation. You cause nothing but agita. All you do is fight. All you do is cause problems. You're so, you know, insecure. You're always yelling at me and fighting with me. Like, why would I want to stay here? Why? What? I'm literally projecting exactly what I'm feeling. You know, like, this is what I'm hearing. And the person's like, why? Why would anybody want to be in it? No, I found someone else. I'm attracted to them. You know, they want a new beginning with me. I want a new beginning with them. We've been flirting, and like, I don't want to be here. And very quickly with the Nine of Wands, it's causing someone agita and stress. Like, I knew you were going to leave, but no, they were never going to leave. You created, or the other person created, a situation where it caused the person to leave. Like, basically their fears manifested and created this situation where the person now is leaving. But they had no intention of leaving. They never wanted to leave. They wanted to make things work. But like, someone just, where are you going? Who are you with? What's going on? Are you cheating on me? Da-da! Causing this other person to be like, yo, bro, that's funny that this came over that. You'll understand it when I get to it. Yo, bro, like, what's up with that? Like, why are you acting like, I've never given you a reason to doubt me. I've never given you a reason to think that I'm doing anything wrong. You're all up in your head. Maybe because somebody in the past had done you or someone dirty, and then they just, you know, someone came in with a shit ton of baggage, excuse my language, and they came in quickly, and it was lustful, and it was nice, and you guys got together and you started manifesting things. You know, somebody, like I said, manifested this ending because they were in fear that it was going to end. And that's their demons. Their demons with the devil and the moon. Like, they self-sabotage every relationship. And with the Lovers card, you know, this person is really disappointed because, like, they were like, I chose you. I chose you above all other people to go on this journey with, to be my ride or die. And this is what you do with the blessing of us being together. You fight, you complain, you accuse, you do the, like, all I want to do is be in love with you. And all you want to do is fight. And I don't want that energy in my life. I thought we were cool. I thought we were going to get through everything together. You know, this guy, King of Cups, he's watching this person and he's like, I love you so much. And it takes a lot of strength to be with the Queen of Cups, King to the Queen of Cups, because I feel like whoever is this Queen of Cups has mental issues. But the Ten of Cups, there's so much love here, but somebody's in a lot of pain over something. I don't know what you guys happened. Somebody needs a checkup from the neck up. You know, usually this is my go to the doctor card, but I feel like somebody needs to see a therapist, a doctor, something. Somebody has hygiene issues, so you might actually physically need to go see, because it says their breath is kicking, but I don't think it's that. I call it my hygiene issues card. That's why it's there too. So somebody might have a yeast infection, or they might have something going on where it's causing them to act this way. Is this being charged? Hold on. Because it looks like this is going to die. And so, okay, good. I was like, wait a minute, sorry. And so you might just need to get checked. It might be a parasite. I mean, I don't think it's toxoplasmosis or anything like that. That affects your mental. It could be like a hormone imbalance. Like somebody needs to go to the doctor. But it could just be something as simple as a yeast infection. Like maybe someone got a yeast infection. They're like, I know you're cheating because I got a yeast infection. And my stuff is always clean and your stuff is always clean. And the only time a woman gets a yeast infection is when her man's been cheating with someone else. Like I heard that. And I'm like, okay. There's a lot of reasons why people get yeast infections. If you sat on a public toilet, yeah, maybe the guy was dirty and you just went for it after work and you didn't let them clean themselves, you know, or vice versa. So many different reasons. A little bit of poop got in the, you know, while you were wiping and then it caused a yeast. Like, so, you know, but this is what I'm hearing. Like, this is the person's reasoning for some of you. For others of you, it's just somebody needs a checkup from the neck up. They need to see a therapist, a doctor, or something. This person, I don't know if they're manic. They're just so super sensitive and emotional. And that's not always a bad thing. Some people are just really in tune with their intuition. But with the military and with the second edition, it's going to say military, justice, and legal. So either you guys are dealing with a court case and things aren't turning out the way you want them to, or you're dealing, it's not like going in your favor, or you're choosing to go outside of court, like maybe mediation, you know, versus, you know, going to court and dealing with this if you're getting a divorce or a breakup. Or, you know, maybe you guys were in a court case and somebody lost and maybe they're going to jail and the person's freaking out because they're like, you're going to leave me and how are we going to do this? And we got kids. And I don't like going there, but I feel like that might be what you guys are dealing with. But somebody else with the Nine of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the are we doing this or what? You know, someone's like, are we breaking up or not? Like, are we doing this? Are we staying together? Like, what's going on? Because that person, whoever's saying that, feels like they have no control. Like, no matter what I say or what I do, you're going to do whatever you want to do. So what's going on? Like, just let me know so I know what to do. Oh my God. I don't talk like this. I don't hang out with people that talk like this. I'm definitely channeling someone's energy. And I'm so sorry if this does not resonate with you. Please log off and find another reader. But this is what I'm getting. So now the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, two fiery cards, new beginning, and then you have chemistry. Someone already has chemistry with someone else. And they're choosing to stay in this hot mess because they love you. But they have options. So be aware of that. If you think like, oh, blah, understand that when you fight and you push someone into someone else's arms and then you say, I didn't do that. They should have been faithful from the beginning. Why are you causing stress and drama in someone's life? Let's sit down and talk about that. Like, why are you ruining your relationship? Instead of nurturing it with love and honey and kisses and hugs and communication, you do the opposite. Is it upbringing? Like, what is it? Because whatever you're doing or the other person is doing is what's causing the detriment of this relationship. And they're trying to stick around as long as they can because of the love. But they don't want to be here anymore. With the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords, they thought about it. Look, they're bound in their head. They're thinking like, this is very stressful for me. I have a look. They're being attacked with all these wands. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. They're still here, but they don't want to be here anymore. They're emotionally withdrawn. And with the Eight of Cups, they're getting ready to leave. It's too much. Too many demons, too many bad things that are happening that like they're willing to fix, but the other person doesn't want to deal with it. They just want to complain and they're trying to shine their light on the situation. Like, let's talk about it. Let's move forward. Let's work on it. I love you, blah, blah, blah. Let's get together. You know, they're trying to manifest something good. They don't want this to end with the Death card in reverse. They're trying. Together means like you could be with somebody in the same room. Yes, you're together, but you're not together. You're together when you're on the same page. You have the same goals. You're working together as a team to be together. Right? And here they have this other person tempting them like, come and get it. Like, I'm right here. I'm ready to love you. You know, you don't have to deal with any of this drama with me. And that might be what you don't know is that there is someone else tempting them, this devil energy. These are both my devil energy. This is my devil energy card in this deck, in my deck. And it came, so double confirmation of double energy. And then priorities. The clean version just says boss. And I think I switched this one to boss in the second edition because it doesn't necessarily have to be a B. It could just be someone that has priorities. And like I said before, this person's really disappointed because they chose to go on this journey with you. I have too much going on. And they still chose you. And you're not even appreciating the fact, or vice versa, or they're not even appreciating the fact that they're a priority. You know, I've dated a lot of guys that did not make me a priority. Work was a priority. Their kids were a priority. Their parents and their family were a priority. And then I was like somewhere in the bottom. And I was like, this is not for me. But this person made you a priority. Or vice versa. Or you made them a priority. And they're still not grateful for that. They still want more. They're just like, rah, rah, and it's like, yo, bro, I cannot do this for the rest of my life. I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to love you. I'm trying to be on the same page with you. And all I'm greeted with is just arguments and fights and disruption. And, you know, just be careful. Someone went through someone's phone. They got some information which might have been the catalyst for the argument. There's a lot of love here with the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Look at how he's just looking at her. Like, just observing. Like, I'm willing to work on it. I'm willing to work with you. Let's do this. But the other person's in denial. This Queen of Cups is trying to be strong, but they're in denial of like the amount of effort that the other person's putting in. This person, trust me, men are not like us. And vice versa. Sometimes you get a woman like that. They're not like us. They're not as emotional and whatever. Some of them are, depending on how you read. Don't come at me for this. You know what I'm trying to say. This person, whether it's a man or a woman, the energy, they're trying. Like, and I feel like they deserve a reward. They deserve a blowjob every day, you know, or they deserve to get head every day if you're a girl, for putting up with all of the crazy that they've been putting up with and still choosing to ride or die with you when they have other people that are trying to get them and they're like, no, I'm trying to be with my wife, with my girlfriend, with my husband, with my ride or die, you know, through their crazy, because I love, you know. This King of Pentacles is stable. They might have money. And remember, it could be a man or a woman. But they're disappointed. There's a lot of love here. But they also need to let it out. They need to talk to someone. So maybe it's the person that's going through it with their partner that needs to get a checkup. They need to talk to somebody and be like, look, this is what I'm dealing with and my partner. And I love them so much. And I don't know what to do. You know, maybe you both need therapy or couples therapy or something like that. But it's just a lot of miscommunication, misunderstanding, and just somebody's a straight up liar. There's lies, omissions, and secrets, and that might be what you found when you went through the phone. And that's what's causing the problem. And it says be unapologetically righteous. Let me just get some more clarification. So just doing the right thing regardless. Like, I don't feel bad. I'm doing the right thing. Like, yes, I'm still here and whatever. And most people would have left, but I didn't. Somebody's starving for love and attention. This is my F and diet card. And in the other one, the second edition, it says starving here. Because somebody's starving. Their cups are empty. If you've ever read Gary Chapman, The 5 Love Languages. They're running on fumes. They're not getting what they need to keep them going. They don't have that love or the attention or the affection. They're starved for it. But they're still here because they see this as a blessing. Like, this is just a bump in the road. And you, before this crazy moment, you were my best friend. And I love you. And for some of you, the actions that were taken are going to cause the person to leave and get out of here. For others of you, this person is fighting so hard with everything in their soul because they're not getting what they need or they want in this relationship, but they're still here trying to help the person that's just flipping out. You know, and it might be, and I don't feel like what they found out was a big deal, but I could be wrong. You know what I mean? And sometimes people do make mistakes. I find that the people that stay together kind of get past it and whatever. There are other people that are like, absolutely not. I usually bounce, but I'm perpetually single because of it. You know, the reason that people are together for 10 or 20 years is because they forgive and they move forward and they actually make the changes necessary to not have that happen again. Versus someone that's like, well, they forgave me, so I could do it again, you know? But there is a tremendous, I mean, I wish somebody loved me like this through any, you know? There is a tremendous amount of love and respect and loyalty in this commitment. while the other person's going through, it might be hormonal. Go get a checkup, guys. If this is your situation, go get some therapy also. But that's what I have for Aquarius. And now we're going to do Pisces, 2009. My babe, Pisces. Hi, you guys. So I came out with my own deck. I'm going to be clarifying with my own deck. If you want to buy it, it's $50. There's only 8 of the first edition of the clean deck, because this is the raunchy deck. There's like an explicit deck, and then there's a clean deck for people that don't want profanity. And then those are my oracle decks. And then there's a second edition coming out. This was the first edition, so it was just my prototype to see what they look like and to have people test them out before I actually, go into production. So I made some changes. So there's a second edition that has better font, better messages, different pictures for some of them. So the second edition will be a little different, like 10 to 15 cards are going to be different. With the tarot cards, it's only one edition because the tarot cards came out perfectly, exactly how I wanted it. Everything's a pre-order because I'm trying to make sure that I can get as many orders in to reduce the cost of shipping, of the actual cards. These are very expensive to make when you're not buying in bulk. So if you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you like my style, come back for a while. I am doing personal readings in the summer, not in the winter, because I get more energy and my energy gets cleansed in the sun. So it's just easier for me. And then if you want to buy me a cup of coffee because you just want to thank me, there's a link below. You can buy me a cup of coffee. If you don't have any money and you just want to help the channel grow, then please like and subscribe. It helps me get to 1,000 subscribers where I can get monetized and get money from YouTube. So thank you guys for all your love and support. Let's get into this. Pisces. Somebody made a choice. A judgment has been made, whether it was divine, you, a judge, a court system. You guys are like being forced to work together. Or you're choosing to work together with the Three of Pentacles. You're choosing to put the effort in and move forward. And somebody's reluctant to do so with the Five of Pentacles. They've been thinking about this with the Hangman and with the Five of Wands. They don't want to do it. They're resisting. They're fighting. They're like, nope. Some of you might have been ordered by the legal or the justice system to do something. Or some people might have to go to jail, which I never talk about, but I've been getting that a lot lately. But they were given... They don't want to do it. And with the Nine of Wands, they're stressed out about it. It's a completion of a cycle with the world. So once this is done or gets enacted, it's over. Like, you can move on to the next phase of your life. But somebody's really, really upset with the Three of Swords. They're so disappointed. They're heartbroken. They're destroyed. There's a Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups is basically the most loving card in the deck. She's the mom, the nurturer. Queen of Pentacles also has similar traits, but this is more like understanding and love. So there's somebody in a situation that's looking at it and saying, regardless of what's happening, I'm here. And you are surrounded by friends and family with the Three of Cups that are going to help you get from this dark point into the light with the Six of Swords, moving into a new direction. Whatever this judgment is, it's not good. But it's going to help you get out of that darkness. Like, okay, well, the judgment's been made, so I guess we just have to take it from here and keep moving. That's kind of like what I'm hearing. And with the King of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Somebody's really upset about this, but they're going to try and turn their pity into profit. Maybe you want to write a book about it. Maybe you want to blog about it. Maybe you want to, teach people how to get through something like this and make money out of it. But hopefully you can turn your pity into profit. Or maybe now you can finally be at peace in your home and have a little bit more stability with the Two of Wands. Like, you're just choosing not to be in that negative energy. And that, God bless you, because not a lot of people can do that. And with the Ace of Wands, you're deciding to pursue a passion. Like I said, you might be writing or blogging or something. You're taking control of your life with the Nine. See, she took control of the wheel. With the Nine of Pentacles, like, I can't control what the court said. I can't control what this person is decided about this relationship or about me. I can't decide I can't be responsible for what my boss said or my boss did or my job did. All I can do is take control of my life and start something new and pursue a passion. And with there's your disappointment with the Five of Swords. There's disappointment here. But somebody made a choice with the Lover's card to take the information, the knowledge they have, the experience, and with the Four of Swords, heal themselves. They're like, I'm going to make the best of this situation. I'm not going to sit here and wallow. I don't want to live in this negative energy. I cannot. I don't thrive in it. I'm going to make money out of it with the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Swords, sorry. This is the King of Pentacles. This one is the person thinking about what they're going to do. After this stressful period, they're contemplating on what their next steps are. And they've made a decision, sorry, just so you guys know, to move forward and pursue their passion. So it's very similar, but this one is the King of Pentacles. And they're trying to find a way to make this lucrative for themselves and for everyone involved. Because with they have an idea. Look at how she's tinkering in the inventor. With the Page of Swords, they have an idea. They might be coming up with a contract or an NDA because they want to share that idea with somebody. With the Knight of Swords, again, you have the Page, the Knight, and the King of Swords. This is happening faster than they expected. So whatever this judgment was, whether it was a person, a court, a job, somebody made a choice. And that there was a catalyst for this person to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to turn my pity into power. And I'm going to move forward. And I'm going to do this. They're pursuing an endeavor. They're pursuing a business. Or they're pursuing an idea. And with the 7, they're defending themselves. People are like, that's stupid. You shouldn't do that. Why are you doing this? Why are you putting your money in that? Why are you investing time in this? And they're like, I've thought about this. And I'm not listening to anybody else. They're walking away from what people are saying. I'm investing with the 6 of Pentacles. I'm putting my energy and effort into this. And you might have a partner. And again, this could be love. Like, this is what I'm doing with my partner. You might have a partner and somebody's asking, like, are we doing this or what? Like, are we really going to do this? Like, are we really? And whoever is like the person that's going through this is like, I can't take it anymore. I'm being pulled in all these different directions. All I'm trying to do is pursue what I want to do, be with who I want to be with, and like, I'm sorry, but like, I can't deal with all your these people, right? Hold on. This is really beautiful. I like this reading. So it says, you best believe I'm going to look good today. I love that card. That's one of my favorite cards in this deck. And it's not in the clean deck, just so you know. So the person's like, I can't take it anymore. And I think this is someone that, like, when they're going through a lot, they cover it up by doing their hair and their makeup, looking flawless, so that people have no idea what they're going through emotionally. Or they're just like, you could bring me down, you could talk to me, you could say whatever you want to say, but you best believe I'm going to look good through it all. Like very Queen of Wands energy. Like, I'm sexy, I'm fine, I'm fierce, and I got to do what I got to do regardless of all the chaos that's happening in my life. Right? And the person that said, are we doing this or what? They're willing to work with you. It could be a friend, a coworker. It could be just someone that you met on the train and you guys had an idea and you guys hit it off and you're like, oh, I don't know. But someone, you're going to be together. And what together means is you could be in a room with someone and you could be together. But when you're together, you're on the same page with the same goals, trying to get the same information. And you're focusing on the same things. Let me just do the last card. So you're together. And there's some attraction here. There might be a significant age difference between you guys. Somebody might be a mentor. Or they might have experience in the thing that you're trying to get done. And you can't resist me. I don't really feel like that's sexual. I think what happens is whatever this idea or this endeavor is, you can't help but do it. It's like something that was planted in your soul by God himself. Or herself. Itself. And you're like, I have to do this. I can't not do this. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is who I'm supposed to be with. Or this is what I'm supposed to be working on. Or this is, I'm supposed to leave and go on to the next chapter of my life and leave my job. Or go on this trip. Or whatever it is. Like, you can't help it. Like, you're just being called to do whatever this is. And there is some overthinking here, but it's saying stop. Stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Wow. So throughout this whole process, there's been omissions. It says straight up liar, lies, omissions, secrets. I don't think that it's lies and a liar. I think it's just the omissions and the secrets. Somebody's keeping it very private. Whatever they're doing, and it could be an affair for some of you. I don't think it is, though. I feel like this is more of like an endeavor, and they're just not telling anybody right now because they don't like the judgment or people being like, why are you doing that? Like, you know, and it's like people just don't understand what you're trying to do. And you're just like, I don't even want to tell anybody. And it says their breath is kicking, hygiene issues. I think somebody here is so you know, like when you're so focused on work and you're working on a project, like a mad scientist. You don't shower, you don't wash your teeth, you don't do that. You're just like you wake up, you do what you gotta do, you take a nap here and there, you do what you gotta do. The last thing you're thinking about right now is washing your face in anything, you know. So somebody is working so diligently and so hard that they don't even care about the way they look or smell. You're like, dude, when was the last time you showered? But I don't know, I've just been working on this project kind of thing. For others of you, there is a hygiene issue. You do need to get that checked out. But whatever you're doing is going to shine light onto the world. Like I said, turn your pity into profit, your negative situation into something positive that's going to help people. And that's your priority. With the Boss Bee card, I have too much going on, priorities. You decide, like you made a choice and you're like, this is what I'm doing. And with the Devil in disguise, be careful of the person that you're working with. They're not being, maybe they're the liar. They're not being completely upfront with you about everything. Make sure you have a very strong NDA. Even though, you know, those are very difficult to enforce, but for the most part, you know, and don't tell them everything. This is your idea. Oh, really? Tell me more, you know, and then they might, you know, just don't tell whoever this other person is everything that you're working on. If it's your idea and your concept and your business endeavor. And make sure that when you have the contract between the two of you, it's not 50-50 unless it's 50-50. Like if it's your concept and your idea and they're coming in to help you, you know, like with Shark Tank, make sure it's like 10-20%. You know, like that the equation is where you are the majority, you know, holder. If it's your idea. If it's their idea and they're calling you in, they might be a little skeptical. They might not trust you or anybody. And then here it says, be your own kind of beautiful. Which brings me back to that other card that's like, you best believe I'm going to look good today. You might be dealing with the beauty industry, because I never get those two cards together. You might be dealing with, you know, you might have a product or an idea that has to do with the beauty industry or the health industry, which might be the hygiene issues. It might be something with hygiene issues, believe it or not, or with breath. And you're like promoting that. Like I have another channel where I review fashion and stuff. It's called Give Me the Look. And that's the one that I spend most of my energy and time on. And I always talk about like how I prefer natural beauty. I don't do a lot of makeup stuff. I do more fashion and accessories because I think we're supposed to appreciate each other's natural beauty. And yes, put on makeup when you're going to a gala event, but I'm not one of these people that I put on makeup every single day. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just not something that I believe in, you know? So be your own kind of beautiful. Everybody's definition is different. But I feel like whoever you're dealing with, there's a significant age difference. And you guys have different views. It doesn't always work out. So just be careful what you tell them. Keep your secrets to yourself. You know, oh, really? Like anytime you tell them something, it's almost like they fight you. But that's not a bad thing in business because you're seeing different points of view and different objectives. Like people are seeing things in a way that you're not seeing it. And you have to understand that when you're dealing in business, it's good to have opposition because that's how some of the population is going to react to the product or to the, you know. So having those people is not a bad thing because you're seeing how someone else might perceive it, if that makes any sense. But you got to fake it till you make it. And when I say fake it till you make it, some of you are actually, you best believe I'm going to look good today. They're going through stuff, but they're just on the outside. They look like a duck in water. Have you ever heard that story? A duck glides in the water and they look so nice, but you don't see that underneath. Their feet are going like this and they're all over the place going crazy with their feet, right? And that's what's propelling them forward. The stress, the movement, the this and that. So it's like you're looking one way, but inside in your mind, you're feeling another way, or you're going through certain things, possibly in your personal life or with the justice system, that's causing a different reaction, but nobody sees that because of the way that you are representing yourself in the public eye. that's really all I have for you for the remainder of this month. I will be doing monthlies. I'm going to try and do monthlies. I'm going through a lot of stuff, you guys. You know, my dad just died, so I'm kind of like just taking the time I need to heal. But I understand that there are people that look forward to my readings, and I thank you for all your loyalty, your subscriptions, the people that have stuck around even though I kind of fell off. Almost all tarot card readers do that. They come on, they fall off for a little bit, they come back. It's because it's a lot of energy, you guys, that we deal with and that we're coping with, and we're trying to, you know, clean off ourselves and whatever. So I do my best readings in the summer, I feel, and the ones that I do in the winter are very strong, but I don't do as many readings in the winter because I cleanse my energy better in the sun, and I thrive more and my energy is more vibrant then. But that's what I have for you guys, my beautiful angels, my lovelies, my cuties patooties. If you want to thank me again, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The link is below. Or you can get the tarot card decks. Remember, you're pre-ordering them. It's going to take about a month before they arrive. And there are no refunds, so make sure that you like the deck. I will be, I think, posting like kind of like what the images are going to be for some of them, not all of them, because I just don't want somebody, you know, like only the people who are buying the cards should have all of the cards. So I'll show like 8 or 10 of them, but that's it. So you can get an idea. And then at the end, there's a link below where you can see the actual deck, this one. And I actually go through them and I show you like which ones are in the clean deck, which ones aren't, which is different. Like this is my STD card that I was telling you didn't pop up. And that is, or maybe that was in the Aquarius reading, I think. So that's a health concern versus like the hygiene issues. Let me see. This one is minding my own business. This is actually the back of the clean deck. I'm really into, this is the back of this deck. So because it's the ratchet kind of like explicit deck, I wanted something prim and proper to be like the opposite. And you know, this one is basically saying, it doesn't say mind my own business, it's just the back. It's basically telling you like, let me tell you the tea. Let me tell you what's going on. You know, let's talk about this. This Stay Regal is not in the clean deck. This one is, but it doesn't say B. It just says boss. This one's not in the clean deck. This one is. That's my favorite card. Like, I really think I'm just going to frame this. I love that card. You know, so there's a couple, like this one's not in the clean deck either. But I think it might be, I don't know if it is in the tarot card deck. I don't think so. This one's not in the clean deck because it just doesn't have anything to do with it. So there are some differences. But thank you guys so much for supporting me and my channel and watching this video. Please let me know if it resonated with you. Again, like I said, I was watching tarot card readings and none of the readings resonated with me. That's usually when I come on here to do readings, because my readings usually resonate with the people that aren't resonating with the rest of the tarot card readings. And that's what I want to do, is I want to make sure everyone's getting the messages they need to hear. I just read the cards as they fall out. It's not gonna, you know, you're not gonna resonate with everybody, but understand that no matter what anyone tells you in a tarot card reading, there's free will. Their free will and your free will. And other people's free will that might interrupt the tarot card reading and the results of it. So you can't just sit there and take it with like, oh my God, it didn't happen and this and this and that. So many people I've met went to a tarot card reader and really put all their eggs in one basket and believed everything the tarot card reader said, and none of it came to fruition. And they were so upset, and they made life-changing decisions based on what a tarot card reader said. Do not ever do that. Even Nostradamus and Baba Yaga got it wrong a few times. Don't ever make life-changing decisions based on a tarot card reader. You always use your intuition and your heart, because everyone's situation is different.